Hey guys, I'm Paul,
I'm Devin.
and together we're Dads and Dice, two new dads that like to play some games in between diaper changes.
Yeah, and if you like what we do here, please like, comment, subscribe. Everything you guys do helps our channel grow, and we really are thankful for it. Now, we're going to get into patchwork.
Yeah, so at school I've got my board game club.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
How's that going?
yeah, it's actually going really good. I've gotten a couple more students that are coming real regularly now. For a while, it was just like two, and then me playing in there. But regularly now, I've been having four. So it's been games of 4 to 5. And
Right?
honestly, that's kind of the sweet spot, like to play all these different games. But um, this last week, I ended up bringing New York Zoo.
Yeah.
Uh, we've played it a couple times, and it was actually super cool. Like I actually really was trying through the game, and of course, I'm explaining it and stuff like that. They're like 12 years old or whatever, so I'm kind of explaining it. So not paying super close attention, but paying some attention enough to know what I'm doing, and they actually like beat me pretty good. I was really surprised.
That's awesome. And what
Yeah.
grade are they? I can't remember.
So they're seventh graders. And so yeah, they're like 12 to 13 on the older end. But yeah, it's pretty funny. We've got this one student, and he can be a handful, but he's super funny. And so we were playing New York Zoo, and it's his turn, and he's just sitting there, and he's literally trying to just analyze every single piece. Because it's really similar to patchwork.
Right.
It's a U game, right? So it's the same kind of pieces.
Yeah.
And he's trying to just analyze every piece. And I told him, I was like, dude, come on, you've got analysis paralysis. And he thought that was the funniest thing he has ever heard in his life. Like right after that, every student, like anytime it was somebody's turn, they just started chanting on the table,
Uh,
analysis paralysis. And
that
I don't know, dude. Honestly, that might have been what messed me up. Like I was so focused on that. I was like, okay, you guys are making it 10 times worse.
that is great. What other kind of games are you guys playing there now?
So I've brought Parks a couple times. Um, they really seem to like that one. Honestly, the biggest, or the one that they enjoyed the most, was a Horrified. And honestly, that kind of surprised me. I didn't think they'd really like super be into it, but I think they really liked the fact that it was co-op, because after we'd played Horrified, they're like, "Oh, you bring another co-op or something like that." So I don't have too many co-ops. I have The Crew. I have what's the other one? Forbidden Island. We played Forbidden Island a couple times. They really seem to like that. Another one that they really like is King of Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favorite just because it's dice rolling or whatever, but they really seem to like it. So it makes it fun whenever the people that you're playing with are actually engaged in the game.
Well, I mean, for sure, that's whether it's middle schoolers or adults.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's been real cool. Just having all the kids come in, and at first it was basically just a boys club. It was two, three boys that would always come frequently. Now there's been one girl that's been joining us, and another female teacher. She's been joining us and bringing us some kids. So you have that kind of co-ed feeling in there, and that makes it a little bit better. The boys are a little bit more reserved when there's girls in the room.
That's what I was gonna ask if they were nervous, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we all remember being middle school
yeah,
boys. I don't know. I know I personally would have been so uncomfortable.
it's super funny. So you know, I just started talking about in class we're learning about adaptations, like animal adaptations and stuff. And one of the groups, like, so we talk about adaptations in groups. So like this is for defense, this is for this is for that. One of them is courtship.
Right.
And so first thing I'm telling like, do you guys even know what this word means? Like, no. I'm like, it's flirting. That's what it is. And so they laugh, whatever. They think it's funny. And then I tell them, I'm like, honestly, this is exactly what middle school boys do. We'll talk about birds of paradise. They try to make themselves bigger. Boys are going to try to be the toughest one out there to try to impress the girls. Um, these birds have all these super bright colors. They want to be seen. All of the boys here, they want to wear super bright colors because they want to be seen, or the girls. Dances. Everyone here on TikTok, that's all you're doing. You're doing it for attention. So I go through this like whole spiel, and they think it's super funny.
That's awesome.
So with this board game club, luckily I've one of the teachers at my school. We've got a 3D printer,
Yeah.
and so the other day I'm looking through different files and stuff like that, and I had New York Zoo at the school, and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's anything for this. And there was this really sweet organizer uh, that you could print out to put the animals in and put all the pieces and stuff like that.
Right.
So I downloaded it. I sent it to him. I was like, hey, I need this. Download this for me, please. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So that was pretty awesome.
Do does the school provide the board games?
No, well, they can. Since it's a club through the school, I can actually talk to like the person that's in charge of clubs. I'd have to like put in for a grant or whatever,
Right.
and they'll buy it for me. But I have enough that I just bring them and you know just play my games.
I cannot believe you just took that piece. I I thought there was no way you were getting it. I thought you were going to get the 7 piece, and I like literally built a 2 spot in my thing for that piece.
Just for that one. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's oh my
That is a
gosh.
bum.
And yes, bummer indeed. Oh, that hurt
Let
me.
me tell you, I've been playing quite a bit of patchwork lately.
Oh my
That
gosh.
doesn't necessarily mean anything, but
I have so
it's
many like I have created myself so many oh my gosh.
gaps.
Gaps.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh, I'm just
I
gonna
was
do
gonna say,
this and
luckily, if there's a 7 by 7, but well, there you get fill up one space there.
yeah, that's so.
Uh,
Anyway, back to your board game club. Is this what the third year you've done it now?
I started it when I moved up to the middle school, and that was 2018. So I was able to do it. Hold on, let me try and fit this piece in here. Why is it not working? Oh, because it's too big. So I did it 2018, 2019, and then even throughout the 2020 school year. Last year was really the first year that I didn't do it too much. Man, I can't get any of these pieces. I can't. Let's see this one. Yeah, it was last year with COVID stuff, and all the kids were masked up and whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just didn't want to put any more, pressure on anybody or whatever. So
Right.
last year was really the first year that I didn't do it. Um, but then I started it again this year at the beginning of the year. And like I said, this has been my best year so far with just turnout and consistency with the kids because that's always hard to do.
Getting kids to consistently show up.
Yeah, that's just for them to commit to a certain day because honestly, there's clubs every single day. There's Among Us Club, there's Pokemon Trading Club, there's Coding Club. Literally, it's whatever club you want. So trying to get like your group of kids to commit to a certain day every week, uh,
Right.
you know, and the worst thing about it is, board games are pretty dependent on how many people are going to be there, right? Like
Right.
I can plan for 5 because that's what we've been having, but if only 2 show up, I want to have a game for 2 also. Um, so I don't know, it's I bring multiple games every time just to just to see what's going on. I keep a couple up at the school just in case. So but it's super cool. It's probably
Yeah.
my favorite part about school, honestly.
Hey, that's awesome. For the handful of kids that are coming, they're enjoying it. It's a service to them, right? Like
Hmm.
kids need outlets of all kinds of things. So I don't know. I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it, most of the kids now they're, nice. I sound like a old man. Get off your phones, but they're constantly on
For
phones
sh-
or whatever.
for sure.
And I mean that's honestly why I like board games in general. Also, is just because me and Kirsten can sit down and just play something. Not just be in front of the TV
Yeah.
or whatever. And you and I can get together and just kind of play some stuff. And obviously, we're doing it digitally right now, but at least we're thinking about stuff.
Right. Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. I mean, it's yeah, a time I like what you said, away from your phones where I don't know. It's there's something about it fiddling with the pieces and or getting together. One of my board game pet peeves is I understand if, we're playing games and somebody's got to check a text or, got to call from a nanny or whatever it is. I understand all of that, right? But it's the constant like staring at your phone and whatnot and
Yeah.
just like not paying attention. Um, so yeah, that's what board games are here for, just to have fun,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's fun, but what the heck?
sorry, that's the game there.
Oh, it was the buttons.
So
Dang. I even got the 7x7
I know you did.
right there at the end.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, that's our playthrough of Patchwork. Thank you guys for sticking it through with us, watching this. Again, you like what we do? Let us know. You want to comment, telling us anything about our gameplay, about what we said. We listen. We'll respond. We appreciate it. And if you want to stick around after each game we play, we do a little discussion on the game, what we think, and whatnot. We'll probably put the video and a link right here, hopefully, if we're clever enough to figure that out. Thanks for joining.